Hello YouTube, Miss William. Welcome to another little talk. Nathan Mayfield and I were having an exchange of ideals last night on private messaging, and we were talking about the one-tool option, and he had mentioned that he didn't know why it got such a bad rap, because there's many places in the world where that's all they have is one tool. They only have one cutting tool. And they seem to do okay with that. And it got me to thinking, you know, I've always said that I didn't believe in a one-tool option, which I guess it depends on your definition of one tool. If you expect that one tool to go out and do everything that you want to do and don't want to change your ways, then no, there is no such thing. But if you expect that knife to go out and function according to what that knife is capable of and change your way of doing things, then yeah, you could have a one tool option if that's what you want to do. I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but hey, it's there if you want to do that. For instance, if this was the only thing that you wanted to carry, then you got to adapt to using what this knife is capable of. You're not going to be able to split 4-inch logs with it. You're not going to be able to cut down a forest to build a log cabin with it. But if you wanted to use this to to survive with, then you got to think outside the box. You got to use a fallen tree already that then use brush that's already down to build you a shelter, and not have to cut down trees to build a cabin. Again, you fillet a fish. Maybe you don't need to fillet a fish. Maybe all you have to do is just throw him in the fire, guts, feathers, and all. I mean, the Aboriginals in Australia do that all the time, have done it for thousands of years. They seem to be okay. So I think I understand his point. I really do. Looking at the ulu that I've been developing, the Alaskan women have acquired the skill to use that as a one tool for them. They fillet fish, they do everything with that one tool. So I think it really boils down to obtaining the skill, training your brain to think outside your normal way of doing things. And I think the brain is just like any other muscle. If you don't use it, then it'll go away. Critical thinking and thinking outside the box is something that you have to practice. You have to train yourself to do that. So maybe instead of going out and doing the same thing over and over and over, taking a knife, doing feather sticks. I mean, what does that prove? Taking a knife and batoning it in a piece of log, it's steel. I mean, it's going to split wood. I mean, come on, people, get real. Think outside the box. Instead of chopping with a knife, try slicing with a knife. Perhaps slicing is better than chopping. You know, I see the same old tired old routines over and over and over and over. And I'm like, I don't do that in the woods. I mean, you know, I don't know who else does. I didn't even know there was such thing as batoning until I watched YouTube. I never batoned a knife in my life. Been camping all my life. That's what a hatchet's for. But hey, if you want to go out and beat on your knife, be my guest. Have fun with it. It's your knife, you can do with it as you please. I'm thinking, if you want to use this and carry less weight, then perhaps you can think outside the box. Maybe you don't need a baton. Maybe you can already pick up sticks that's the right size on the ground. Maybe you don't have that option. If you don't have the small sticks, you ain't gonna have the big sticks. It takes little sticks to make big sticks. You know, I just trying to think out loud here. So anyway, you know, I was thinking about the jungle, and the people in the jungle, all they have is a machete. They seem to do very well with that. I mean, they do everything with a machete. Prepare their food, their game, build their houses, everything with a machete. They don't need a small knife. They got a machete. What do they need anything else for? But they learn how to use it. It's just like me choking up on a blade. You're gonna cut your fingers off. No, you learn how to use a knife. Those people in Borneo, they grab the blades. In the Amazon, they grab the blades, choke up on a blade. They say, I don't have all their digits. So people, get real. I mean, yeah, you're listening to all these so-called experts on YouTube that has never seen the woods in their life except in a campground. Get out and do it yourself. Try something new. Get out of the rut. The other thing that I hear all the time is, the survival knife is a knife that you have on you. So you're going to be dropped off in the Amazon jungle and all you have is this. Well, that's pretty poor planning, I think. Or this is all you have. You're in a survival situation out in the wilds of the Rocky Mountains, and this is all you have brought with you. Oh, so you're in a survival situation. This is your survival knife. Don't be stupid. Take the proper tool with you. Okay? I mean, I hear this all the time. It's the knife that you have on you. Well, be sure and have the right knife on you. Okay? Know how to use that knife. If that's what you choose to take, be sure you know how to use it in every situation that you can possibly think of that you're going to be in before you can get rescued. Okay? Have some common sense. Oh, anyway, that's my little thought for today. Haven't done a whittle talk in a while. I don't know what to name this. I was going to name it Don't Be Stupid, which is probably a pretty good title. But anyway, I don't know. Well, until the next one, you guys think about these things. I mean, don't believe the hype, folks. I mean, just get you a tool that fits your area, that fits your needs, and learn how to use it. Don't just go out there and whittle on a stick just for a few minutes and then say, okay, I know how to use it. That ain't how it works. How long did it take you to read? 2 or 3 years? How long did it take you to learn how to drive a car? Anything that takes a skill takes time. So going out in a weekend every 3 or 4 months and using a knife to pottle a pot hanger, it's not going to cut it, folks. You got to use that knife a lot. You got to get out there every day, use a knife. You got to get out there every week, use a knife. You don't have to go camping. Get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. I keep saying that. I'm not saying that just to be saying it as a catchy phrase. I'm saying that because I know what it takes to learn how to use a knife. So you can watch all the videos you want. You can read all the books you want. Listen to all the so-called experts. But at the end of the day, if you don't take a knife and get in the backyard and whittle on a stick with plenty of Band-Aids and lots of other knives, it don't matter what you got with you, you're not going to make it. Okay, until the next one, you guys have fun. We'll catch you again soon.